Greetings and welcome, adventurers, to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. And when last we left off, we had finished one little quest for Arundinville, the Shadow Master of the Shadow Guild. Did not turn out so well. Now we've got another job going. See if we can prevent any more defectors from leaving.
To the task at hand.
Got this ring. Does anyone have a regular ring of protection? I mean, you can't use rings. And nobody has a regular ring of protection on, I think, because nobody can. They all have better gear. And I kind of wish I could give it to you, but realistically, you are the only one that can probably use this. You can hold on to it for now. We may find a use for that ring at some point. My flagons is over here.
As you will.
Let's head upstairs.
Of course. Your chattering's starting to wear on me nerves.
Were you? Damn it, I knew it'd be followed. Ease up, jealous. Maybe they're just here for the same reason we are. Not for talking about making the switch. Could be, I suppose. You there. What are you doing here? Speak, and be quick about it. You here to meet the contact? I thought you might be here to kill me. And what person might that be? Friend? Why? Don't you know? You trying to pry information out of me? You a spy, huh? What? No, I know it. I ain't no spy. Shut up. Well, they'll just kill us instead of taking us. But geez, they think we're spies. We're gonna die. All right, everyone, just calm down. You don't know the name. You don't know the name. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I've had enough. I don't care who you are. You're going to die. Kill him before Grayson gets here, or they'll never take us. Kahan, you are such an idiot.
All right, you and me. Let's go.
Boring conversation anyway.
For the order! All right. Fear is for those of no confidence.
No patience for cities. Our stay had best be a short one.
Nothing much interesting. Not even a note. Alright.
I trust all is well.
What is the meaning of this? I could hear the fight from the street outside. What's going on here? Nothing, Grayson. Just some spies that we had to be dealt with before we could meet. No, I don't think I believe you. You don't lie very well. I'll just kill you to be on the safe side. Well, if you want to deal with the bear... And you have a nice sword. 200 sword plus 2. Very nice. Potion of heroism. You can have that. Alright. Grayson, you've been given all the funds necessary for our duties. You have to act without hesitation. The coin we have offered to the Gravekeeper should be more than sufficient to keep him out of the crypts. Funds must also be offered to keep the city exterminated from hunting the spiders. If they find the blasted Painai and her pets, they cannot help but find us as well. Each of these instructions with all haste. LaSalle. Let's just make a copy of that.
Mm-hmm. You must gather
We
your
have
party
what we
before
need.
venturing forth.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Back to Arundel.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh, yes.
And soon it'll be dawn. Although I might want to rest before we continue.
You have been waiting.
Oh, darn it, I thought we were done with this.
Something you need, whatever I can do to help.
Take that! To battle with no regrets!
Alright, let's just get rid of you before you do anything annoying.
What? Is there a... It shall be done with skill and care, if not creative.
And your Shimo leveled. Nice.
Yes.
Alright. Same old spells. We've already had them on several 100 times.
Just as I thought.
You think at some point they would stop throwing this stuff at us, but no, I guess not.
Onward then.
Our actions are good, and will serve the greater balance.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
To the task at hand.
At your order.
I'm not entirely sure why I can't use the Ioun Stone on him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can sort of understand rings and necklaces maybe, because they're not designed to be fit around bears. But an Ioun Stone is basically just a little stone that you put in orbit around your head, so why couldn't that be used on a bear? Oh, right, Yoshimo leveled up.
I am skilled in avoidance.
And we can give it another level. They can even better with the short bow. Alright. Just 2 more levels away from being able to access his
Something you need.
Of course.
bounty hunter skills again. Who knows, we might actually get there.
What have you to report of Jalos and Kahan?
The contact and your thieves are dead. A letter spoke of the Graveyard District. The Graveyard District. Undoubtedly they have made their lair within the crypts below. Completely seen with their dark nature, I am not surprised. You were not the only ones who were busy last night. The leader of this rival guild, Bodhi by name, made a daring attack upon us. He can only be a vampire, and I suspect many of his servants are as well. The time has come to strike back to protect our people and the city she has invaded. Be on your guard. This Bodhi is the most intelligent and brutal foe I've ever had. If we are lax in our vigilance, we'll be at a disadvantage. Go to the Gateford district and find their hideout. There's a network of tombs beneath the graves, where another spy tracked one of Bodhi's servants. There you shall find a set of blue doors, just north of the spider den. The doors are too heavy for any mortal to open, but the vampires likely pass with ease. I assume you have some plan other than me banging my head against it. I shall send a mage to meet you there and arrange for the doors to be opened. Here, you shall need these sticks if you are to truly finish the creatures. When you have destroyed their evil, return to me and I will fulfill our bargain. Do this job well, and you may see Imoen by morning. What say you? I'll go to the Gateford district at once. These vile creatures will not escape. Give my best wishes, Leon. I wish you well.
I can break an arm or a leg for a couple or two.
Right, so we do have all the stakes. Well, luckily they are stacked. We don't need this note anymore because it'll just take up a room. Let us go find ourselves an inn so we can rest. Dealing with vampires. Always such a joy. But at least this should speed things up. Ooh, we're not actually that far away from leveling, all things considered. Right, you just leveled, so you're probably far away. You're leagues away. But then again, your experience gets cut in two every time. Let's see. Wilson is probably... I mean, he leveled quickly enough, but... Let's see. You're also not that far away from your next thief level. And you just leveled, so it's probably not going to be likely you'll level anytime soon, but... Who knows if we keep getting experience at the current rate. And potentially any other quests I might do.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Alright, the closest inn is probably the Bounty Tavern. Well, let's just rest over there then, now that their employer is no longer about. Be a safe enough place. I'm sure the thumb will not mind us resting there. So far, none of the inns have had a no pet policy.
It's a cold and dreary day when the thumb can't extend a bit of hospitality to his guests. Come, enter and be welcome at the sea's bounty.
Alright.
Just as I thought.
Fully loaded, it's noon, perfect time to hunt for vampires. Yeah. I mean, this is always a part of the campaign that worries me a little bit.
Yes?
Because I do not like fighting vampires. They are
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
very tricky to deal with.
Onward then.
Right. Graveyard. Cool.
Whatever I can do to help.
Now, we already know where Bodhi is, but we can actually enter at any point.
Things are going well for us, yes? It's a dangerous path, but we manage well for ourselves.
Since we have cleared out where the entirety of the underground
You
tombs.
must gather your party before venturing forth.
To the task at hand.
And clear out the spider nest. This should be a relatively short trek. Provided, of course, there's no new spawns. I did half expect that some spiders had just spawned because they could. I mean, just because we defeated a person in the spider nest, I did not think all the spiders would be completely gone. Oh, like I was saying.
Righteousness shall prevail! She gave!
I don't really want to do too much.
Yawn, yawn. At one
Right,
shoot.
Jon, you just stay back, please. Right, just some simple experience.
As you will.
Alright.
I am pleased at the progress that this ill-conceived group has made. I had not thought...
What is it now?
Speak your mind. Bacio,
Alright, let's get into this.
Good to see a like-minded.
At last you've arrived. These spiders were starting to make me nervous. Allow me to open these doors for you. Well, they've already seemed to be open. Leshy, go forth and open the doors. Now, you stupid creature. Now, Leon, I trust you're prepared. Yes?
Is rather inviting.
Fools! The mistress knew you would come. Fight then, and know you die for nothing.
Fall, creature, and be
I shall
here!
go.
You're not standing and fight? Alright, that's... Well, the horrors are a bit of a nuisance, but...
I'll do it.
Good to see a like-minded friend.
That's all I can do for you. That's absolutely fine.
Oh, yes.
But you're walking straight into the vampire's den, so I do hope you spawned.
Is rather inviting.
Come then, come to your doom. Dare you breach the inner sanctum? I think not. Well, are you actually gonna stand and fight? Right, we have Gelal,
Nature's servant awaits.
and let's give you some negative plane protection, please.
You shall suffer my wrath. Take that.
You need my... You know, this reminds me of that time way back.
Right.
Just as I thought.
You
You
sound like
should
Golodon.
probably keep an eye out for
Yes, yes,
traps.
A standard tactic, that.
Righteousness shall prevail!
Fledgling vampire. Alright.
I await your need.
What? Is there a griffin
Fear
about?
is for those of no confidence.
Don't yell. Oh, I can do that.
Right, looks like this is a good place to go. And Wilson was drained, but
To the task.
Our actions are good and will serve the greater balance.
Yawn, yawn. I think we make a fine partnership. Like Dristan Wolfgar, Elminster and Volo. We should go into the mobile vegetable peddling business together.
Yes,
Hmm?
as you will.
Check out this little side room.
Pardon, turnip reflex.
Right.
Got it.
Like that's all clear.
Whatever I can do to help.
And another steak. Another steak.
Something you need? Of course.
I guess the vampires need those steaks to deal with their own kind if they become unruly. Right, I don't think there's any traps here. Oop. Clay golem. I think we can handle that.
Yes.
I would prefer to not be on the front line.
Not good.
Embarrassing.
Oh, yes.
Alright, so these are the sarcophagi.
Something you need? Just as I thought.
We did play one of the named vampires. Thanks, Wilson. Your words of encouragement are always nice to hear.
You need my skills, I see. It shall be done with skill and care, if not brevity.
Only named one we have.
Onward then.
Another fledgling vampire.
You sound
You
like
stay
at
here.
once, your worship.
Yeah.
Righteousness shall prevail.
Thirst. Alright. Thirst
Point the
is
sword.
named,
I
so...
shall strike.
You require my counsel, yes?
Alright, let's kill you and you.
Yeah. Something you need? To the task at hand. Yeah.
Right, then he goes into one of these coffins.
Yes.
This one, I guess.
As you will. Of
Alright,
course.
that at least saves us time.
Yes.
Figures that he would be the only one to get affected like this.
I hear you well enough.
Seriously, Anoman.
With all speed,
Well,
comrade.
this is a comfy looking pool. Let's dip in. Yeah, let's enter it. And we find a mace at the bottom. Ah, a very useful mace. The Mace of Disruption +1. This heavy mace was created for a very specific purpose. To slay undead. Any such creature hit by it, not only feels the sting of the weapon, but also has a chance to be simply blasted out of existence. The legends speak of a priest that's so holy that only a single glancing touch sent a vampire to oblivion. But whether the weapon empowered her, or she empowered it, is a topic for theologians. Right, so undead must save versus death at -4 be utterly destroyed. Strikes is a +3 weapon. Very nice. This will be a weapon for Anoman. And as much as I like Tashirina, he's probably better with maces. Yeah, maces is his speciality.
Something you need? I wouldn't dream of refusing. Yes? Just name what
Now,
you
I
want.
know there's an exit here.
Is there a griffin about? I'll do it for a turnip.
Oh, yes.
Because that vampire that ambushed us from this side came from somewhere. Oop.
To battle with
Take
no
the
regret.
life she gave!
Take that.
I'll take the coin, but I'm not gonna bother with that. Right, we've Killed 2 named vampires.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine. You know, this reminds me of that time.
Something you need.
Way
Just as I
back.
thought.
Jon Jonsson
Oh.
at your service.
Fetchling vampire.
Stand at your order.
Yes?
Where shall I display my skill and expertise?
What is it now?
Yeah, despite everything, that's some good experience.
Onward then.
Oh. The Nova.
I
Right,
shall
we'll
go
definitely
forth at
need
your
to
command.
I am
figure
ready.
out how to way to deal with her.
Something you need.
Alright. That's why we have all those breach spells.
Pardon, turnip reflex.
For the fallen!
Alright. Remove magic.
Yes?
Never mind. We managed to kill her off because of that mace she's using. I will just ignore that her smoke went up north. That's not really relevant. This is just regular helmet. Because she actually went back to these coffins over here. Think. Right, not on that one. She should have gone up here. I guess she didn't. Well, she could have gone maybe somewhere else. Perhaps there's another named vampire over here. Jahira is... What is her status? Stunned. At least she'll stay put then.
Point the sword, and I shall strike. For honor and glory.
And this room, I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of it is, but it looks painful. The city's torture room is dominated by a blood-encrusted chain in the center. It appears as if victims are thrown in the room to bleed out their lives on a cruelly spiked floor. Why the blood is collected in this drain remains a mystery. Right, just to make sure that there's nothing here. Right, just drink a potion and get out of there.
I need speedy assistance, my friend, or I shall not be able to fight on. I hear you well enough.
Oh, never mind, you're already free.
About time.
And once again, Armin is the only one that's hurt. Now, admittedly, that last bit was because I told him to get hurt, but still.
Something you need.
As you will.
Alright. Let's go follow LaSalle downwards. Alright, now I'm definitely expecting traps, because this is the inner sanctum.
A standard tactic, that.
Helm guides my path.
You sound like Goladon.
We think that I have an instant invisibility. Improved vanish, you could call it.
Oh, I can do that.
I am pleased at the progress that this ill-conceived group has made. I had not thought such a thing possible.
Just making some careful steps. How are you able to see him? Undead destroyed.
At your order.
I do love the Maze of Disruption. It is such a nice clutch weapon.
What? Got it.
Alright, but that'll have to do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. If you enjoy my content, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!